What's up, gang? So I had to lay some bait. Thanks for your participation. You know, when you're dealing with these corporations, you gotta lay bait, man. You gotta lay bait. Ebro, Laura, and Rosenberg. Ebro, Laura, Rosenberg. That's the pivot. You know what I'm saying? That's the pivot. Ebro, Laura, Rosenberg. Listen, this is corporate. It's corporate, man. When you fly like I fly, when you talk the shit, man, those of us that really know, that really been supporting us, those of y'all that really know that been supporting us, like, you can't act how we act and not know this shit crazy. You know?
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and that clip right there was actually from yesterday, which was the day after the news had broke that Ebro in the morning show with Peter Rosenberg and Lauren Stiles had been canceled. They had been let go, and we wasn't gonna see it no more on that platform. And they had said, well, him right there, that he's making the pivot. And I said, oh yeah, let me include this, as we now here today, where it broke in the news everywhere that Funkmaster Flex will be filling in that slot for the early morning hours, I think from 6 to 10. Well, now as it hit several blogs, they both went in the comments on Baller Alert and said this: definitely entertaining. Show them at Funk Flex. Subscribe to Ebro, Laura Rosenberg on YouTube. And then Funk Flex came in and responded, I am not taking over the morning show. I'm filling in for one day. So Funk Flex is saying, I'm filling in for one day. Ebro is saying it's definitely entertaining and things like this. Of course, they kind of know what's been going on behind the scenes. It ain't like it just sprung up out of nowhere, even though it kind of seems that way, because they wasn't just dumping up a whole lot of work and building a whole bunch of stuff to put on their YouTube channel that they created a couple months ago. So it's like, if y'all knew this was coming, y'all wasn't getting fully prepared or ready. I don't know what contract obligations they might have had, but I would think if you're going to create a YouTube channel, you finna go over there and get active and start doing your own stuff if you see what is coming in the near future. But this is that. But I tell you like this right here, this ain't that and that ain't this, where he is speaking to this aspect of him saying these things. And yes, Funkmaster Flex might be filling in for a day. We'll see if that's what really happens with it. But it was a bunch of turmoil back in September where he took that slot from DJ Enough, and DJ Enough was fired. They was accusing Funk Flex of being a snake. And also even Ebro has said at that same time, in that same area, and I put that in the video earlier, that Funk Flex will do whatever he got to do. He just wanted to be a DJ. That's all he focused on. He was talking about the internal beefs, and they was going at Funk Flex, just keeping it all the way 100.
But he gave Flex the key to the city. Flex knows what he's doing.
Flex knows what he's doing. He gonna stay. Listen, if that's what you want to be and that's how you want to stay in the game, Flex is gonna play that game. He's always played that game. The new owners here at Hot 97, they can start coming for us real quick, because I know they look at this line, they look at the amount of money they paying for this show every month, and they trying to figure out a way to get rid of some bodies up here.
Make radio
great again last night. Yo, Flex is such a piece.
Yo, Flex, make radio great again.
Flex.
Tell y'all like this right here. Ebro is somebody that is not on his pivot, saying, oh, this is the pivot. No, you off your pivot. Let's get this overstood. The word pivot for me is not my word or nothing like that, but pivot, if you're from the culture, is reserved for players. Being ahead of the game, being ahead of the curve, being able to see the storm coming and getting everything lined up in order. In life, you're going to get caught slipping, and you're going to travel sometime and get up off your pivot. They going to hit you with a little whistle blow, and you're going to get a violation and a turnover. That's a part of life at times. But with him, dog still acting like he got it all figured out. And don't get me wrong, of course, some of the stuff he said about these corporate people can be true, how they don't care and things like that, or they not focused on hip hop or the culture and stuff. And their political beliefs and all that. Yeah, we get it. That was the job before you took it. Just you were probably in more favor with the people that got there that you was working for at that point in time as opposed to who you working for now. So you coming and telling us all this stuff that we already know. Politics is a part of radio. Relationships is a part of radio. Gatekeeping is a part of radio. And you have participated in that throughout your whole entire career of 20 to 30 years. And you've talked down on other artists. You trashed other artists, disrespected other artists, put other artists down that was coming on there trying to get up in the game.
Radio.
Absolutely, because it's New York.
That's
It's
good.
the tippy top.
It's good for hip hop in some cases because it teaches the artists.
Y'all
you
can
gotta
run
get
the,
hard on
y'all can
artists,
run the,
you know
where
what
was
I'm
the place? Schmishmashi, Idaho, and get your shit played and come back and holler at us in New York.
Say no more, man. New York radio, Mighty Healthy 16. At least we letting the people hear it at some point, man. I just
What
ask
else we
that they
playing
hear
today?
it
I
more.
hope it's fire too.
All of it is fire. Trust.
Ebro.
All
What?
of it is fire. Y'all sleeping, man. All of it is fire. Trust.
What, man?
It's all good.
I'm
It's all
wrong?
good.
No, I just don't like your tone right now.
So what, man?
Nah, it's
man.
my-
Man, it's
it's a
his
debate.
generation.
It's a
They used to
debate.
handouts. You know these 18-year-olds out here waiting for handouts and
I'm
giving.
Far
not,
from
I'm not
waiting
saying
for
I disagree
handouts.
with you. I just,
These
you know.
T-ball, these young T-ball, man.
Far from waiting for
You know what I'm
handouts.
saying?
but
It's
we need
winners
that
and
support.
losers in this game.
Then you to look down on the other media platforms. Just his verbiage throughout the years has been crazy, bro. So when I hear Ebro come on here now saying in 2025, this is the pivot, go to my YouTube, I'm like, wasn't this the dude that had sentiments that was talking down on YouTube? Wasn't he the one that was kind of like dogging the YouTubers out and things like that? I'm just like, I don't know. I'll say this for Funk Flex. At least he'll go up there and do the freestyle situation that he be doing, and he'll have some of those artists out of New York coming up there rapping. That's not the primetime morning that they have, because that morning slot, Ebro might not want to do that because you're going to have to come with like reading the news and what's trending in the world. That's a part of the show. Funk Flex probably just like, man, I just want to DJ the music. I don't really got time for that. So he might just be filling in for one day. Who knows? We'll see how it go. But I did want to update with y'all with that, the pivot. Hey, bro, let's keep this 100. You can blame it on this, blame it on that. They realize they don't have to pay you. They gonna be all right without paying Ebro and them. This is the thing why people would say when you work for somebody, you can't go to work and tell them how you feel. You can't go to work and tell them what's gonna happen. You can't go to work and determine, hey, what you gonna get paid. It's all about how they feel at the end of the day. You can come with all your political beefs, but if they tell you, hey man, no, we not on that, or we got business with them people over there, then that's when it's time for you to go find you a new job, and then you supposed to be building your own platform so you can have your own voice. Instead of 2025, you was way behind. You was all the way off your pivot. Shout out to the Pivot Podcast as well. They doing their thing, but Ebro, the word pivot shouldn't even be coming out your mouth right now. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.